During this pandemic, several individuals and organizations have stepped up to aid where they can. Religious organizations around the world have donated food and supplies to those who are struggling. Medical workers have risked their lives in order to treat those who have fallen ill, and frontline workers continue to operate to keep life manageable for all of us. Believe Out Loud had the opportunity of interviewing two individuals who have been giving back to the community in a special way. Meet Alan, Ryde, and Talia Singer. Alan, a cosplayer and entrepreneur, has been sewing masks alongside Talia since the beginning of this pandemic. Alan identifies as gay and Talia identifies as pansexual. Their face masks have provided protection to communities who weren't able to beat the rush to purchase medical-grade masks. Believe Out Loud is proud to present Behind the Mask, an interview with Alan and Talia.
People like to express themselves and they like to dress up, and it's nice when you can have a mask that shows off a TV show series you like or your favorite color. It kind of just adds a little more uplift to the sadness that is going on in the world right now. Oh, hey, it's not bad because you can wear this thing that you can express yourself with and still protect the community at large when you wear it. There's been a lot of positive feedback from some people, people who understand that it takes a lot of effort to make these masks and how it's hard to get materials and stuff. People have been oh, it's really cool that you're Rosie the Rivetering through this and helping give back, and you're going strong, and it's really cool that you're doing this.
I've been sewing professionally for about 12 years.
Alan runs a party princess company where he was mostly in charge of occasionally also, or often also dressing up as the princesses to go to birthday parties and entertain kids. And sometimes I'd get roped into being a princess for to entertain kids.
We're not medically trained manufacturing PPE people from the get-go. We were just oh, this is a thing now. Okay, it's like quilting, but with elastic. Just lots of tiny little face quilts. The CDC had different guidelines as to what was acceptable for mask usage. But also then they were you can't, they were having nurses wear scarves and bandanas. You have nurses dealing with, infected patients wearing, trying to protect themselves with, a scarf. It was kind of crazy when we were really in the thick of things. I would say about, a month ago, you couldn't go to a Joann's. You couldn't just go buy fabric. Either Walmart was out or they shut down their fabric departments because they were deemed non-essential. So literally it got to a point where I had to meet up with a local person, and I bought bolts of fabric literally out of the trunk of her car in an IKEA parking lot. It was almost like black market.
We supplied my friend and his wife and kids with some masks, and it helped make it so that they could visit/check on his elderly grandmother. Because they don't want to endanger their family, but she's also old and needs help sometimes. And it's nice to know that, we're able to help protect families that need to help each other out or help protect people when they get groceries.
Yeah, it's true.
During a time when health and safety matter more than ever, Alan and Talia stepped up to serve. Together, the two have created over 1,400 masks since they first took on the task. Their masks have been sent to hospitals, clinics, shelters, and more, and have protected countless individuals and communities from illness. We thank Alan and Talia for doing their part.